creamernation.
Shout out to Lil Wonky Bean for the comment under last video. So let's get into this one. Today we're going to be talking about a little known content creator called Brandon Connor. Connor is a massive creator on TikTok, and when I say creator, I use that very loosely. All he does is kind of act like Drama Alert, but if Drama Alert was a pussy. That's Brandon Connor. And oh my god, dude, does he fucking piss me off. The man just does nothing but act shocked by fucking everything and take the most neutral stance he can. It is so fucking annoying time after time after time. Just look at this video.
Many people are starting to no longer support Drewski because of his most recent skit. So as we all know, Drewski is known for making very accurate and relatable skits, and well, for his most recent skit, for those of you that did not see, he was basically going after people that have really messed up hairlines and are losing hair or are completely bald, and they decide to put on a hat to make themselves look younger.
Like, why are you shaking your head? He's done worse. He literally pretended to be white and said a bunch of racist shit pretending to be white at a fucking car show. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You draw the line at hairlines? That's where you draw the line? We're fine with racism, but hairlines, no.
Now this skit ended up hitting home to many people, and a lot of people were saying that this skit took things way too far. It is way too offensive. It was not funny at all. And people were even saying that Drewski should actually take down this skit because it was just too far.
This is where people are allegedly drawing the line. You're saying that he needs to take down this video instead of the one where he pretends to be white and spits at a black guy? Like, look. Yeah, but racism's so chill though, right? We draw the line at hairlines. Be fucking for real, dude.
People like this guy right here behind me are even going as far as to make their own videos expressing that they can no longer support Drewski because of his most recent skit. It just seems like many people have never been on the receiving end of a Drewski skit before, and they just really don't know how to react to it, so they just feel like they can no longer support Drewski anymore because of that. So definitely an interesting situation, that is for sure, and I'm really curious to know your thoughts about all of this.
Oh, you want to know my thoughts? Well, I'm thinking that you should probably, add something to the situation. Maybe give your own take. That'd be interesting. But no, you want to push fake drama to try and boost your channel's views. That's kind of pathetic, my man. That's my take, at least. But don't worry, he's been doing this shit for a long time. And he also copies his own video formats. It's kind of pathetic.
Roblox is currently the most unfollowed account here on TikTok, and they are truly losing followers at a rapid pace.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Let me check.
Brent Rivera is officially the most unfollowed person here on TikTok, and he is truly losing followers at a rapid pace.
But I thought that was Roblox. What? Brent Rivera? What?
To be honest, I am not surprised about this at all. Here is a follower tracker of Roblox followers here on TikTok. They're at 22.4 million right now. I believe they were around 22.8 million. So they're losing like hundreds of thousands of followers every single day. That is for sure. And rightfully so. Roblox definitely deserves this. That is for sure. I don't know how they're ever going to, make a comeback from this. On top of them losing followers on TikTok, they were losing followers on every other social media platform. I'm also seeing a bunch of people making videos saying that they're deleting Roblox off of the gaming system that they used to play Roblox on. Like, things are just not looking good for Roblox at all. At this point, I really just don't know if Roblox will ever be able to win everyone back. It's just not good. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. All of this is deserved. That is for sure. But I'm curious to know your thoughts about all this.
Like, what fucking kind of video is that? That video was like a full minute long and could have been cut down to like, I don't know, 30 seconds. That was a 55-second clip I just showed you, and I feel like I learned about 5 seconds worth of, content within that 55 seconds. Like, the second half of the video doesn't fucking talk about anything. All it is just a fucking drone sesh full of, like, filler words. And well, they kind of deserve it, but they kind of don't, but they kind of do. I don't really know. I don't know if they could ever come back. I think they could come back. Dude, they're going to be fine. I'm telling you right now, if they get rid of this creepy-ass CEO and make a public statement, most people will probably follow Roblox again. It's just the fucking person at the top. It is so easy for Roblox to make a comeback right now. It's not even funny. That's why it's so insane that they don't. That's the situation. They just don't want to fucking make the comeback. So why are we acting like they have no chance ever of coming back? Because he's going to make a fucking video once the CEO gets fired by the board saying, Roblox is on a comeback? And let's just give a comparison to the Brent Rivera video to see what he adds to that delicate situation.
Quickly, for those of you that are out of the loop as to why so many people are unfollowing Brent Rivera right now, recently this girl right here behind me posted a video pretty much implying that Brent Rivera buys his followers and that many people, including her and myself, keep being bought as a Brent Rivera follower and they keep having to unfollow Brent Rivera every time. So this has caused many people to go check and see if they too were bought as a Brent Rivera follower, and to many surprise, they were. So now many people are massively following Brent Rivera right now. Here's a live, count of his follower count on TikTok, and he's losing followers at a rapid pace. I believe he has lost over 300,000 followers in just the past couple days. It's not really affecting Brent Rivera too much. I mean, he's still at 50.3 million followers, but it just kind of makes you wonder how many people, are following him that didn't choose to follow him and have no idea that they are following him. So yeah, pretty interesting, and I'm curious to know your thoughts about all of this.
Oh my god, he's curious about my thoughts. I'm gonna go comment. Dude, you spend half the video looking at his fucking, follower count. He lost 300K. That would mean a lot to somebody like me. Maybe to a small YouTube creator. Maybe somebody with 1 million. But 50 million? That's a fraction of his total number. He cares about millions. I don't think 300,000 matters to him. And if he is buying followers, you're just going to be fucking bought again. This is such a dumb situation that he felt the need of covering. But it gets even dumber. It gets so much dumber. Just look at this next video.
Everyone is starting to be less speechless because of Lana Del Rey's profile picture here on TikTok. Now, I personally have never seen Lana Del Rey's profile picture here on TikTok, so I decided to go check it out for myself. And as you can see right here behind me up at the top, I cannot show too much of her profile picture at all, or else my video will likely be taken down immediately. I genuinely have no idea how that profile picture is even allowed here on TikTok. I feel like if any other person had that as their profile picture, it would be taken down immediately or it would get flagged or something, but no. She has it as her profile picture, and, I guess TikTok doesn't see anything wrong with it. But I definitely could understand as to why everyone is being left speechless over it. I feel like, a singer normally wouldn't have a profile picture like that, but, Lana Del Rey is deciding to have a profile picture like that. So if you would like to see it for yourself, you could just go into her profile and you could see it right away without me, coloring it out. But yeah, curious to know your thoughts about all this.
Oh my god, her boob's out! Her boob's out! Call the police! Dude, shut up. You spent a minute talking about that, but that video could have been cut down to 30 seconds. I don't understand the appeal of these videos, because I know nobody watches them to the max, but they all still have millions of views because he just drama farms constantly. And yet he doesn't even know what he's talking about most of the time. Most of the time he spends just goofing off. He doesn't even try to, get the actual news. He just spends it filling it with buzzwords. And if you can even call those buzzwords, most of those words are just, filler words, like I just said. I don't understand the appeal of this content. I don't understand why it gets millions of views. It is worse than the slop that I covered last video.
People are starting to celebrate because Xbox has finally decided to change their profile picture back to normal. So as all of you likely remember, back in June, Xbox decided to change their profile picture to this right here in honor of it being Pride Month, and it really upset a lot of people. And then after the month of June was over in August, they still decided to keep this profile picture, and a lot of people were still very upset. But as of yesterday, that profile picture is no more because Xbox has finally decided to change it, and here's what it looks like right here behind me. No more rainbow theme. And like I said at the beginning, people are already celebrating. You got a bunch of people in their comment section saying, thanks for finally changing it. Finally, Xbox, war is over, all that type of stuff. I personally never had a problem with this profile picture at all. Rarely do I ever, look at profile pictures in the first place. And if they even, kept it like this forever, it really wouldn't have bothered me. But nonetheless, they did decide to change it, and a lot of people are happy. And I'm definitely really curious to know your thoughts about all this.
Dude, why are we calling them people? They are so obviously children. Who above the age of, what, 20 gives a shit about the fucking Xbox logo? If you don't have a job to worry about or something like, average responsibilities, taxes, car payments, things that are actually important, then you don't really give a shit about that. The only people who do are people who are unemployed or fucking 14 because they also don't have a job. Like, why are we not just saying that outright? You could just say it's really dumb drama. You can say it's really stupid that people are upset about this. People need to go do something else aside from sit on the internet. But you don't do that because you know that there's a good chance they're in your comment section and you don't want to have your own opinion. And then on top of that, you don't even get the full story most times. Look at this next Jinxie video.
People are starting to unfollow and no longer support Jinxie because of what he revealed on his live stream the other night. So the other night, Jinxie was live on stream when someone in his chat asked him a question, and that question was, is he into girls? And well, Jinxie responded by saying, yes, he is into girls, but he is not ruling out guys. After he revealed that, everyone in his chat started to freak out, and many people were saying that they are now going to unfollow Jinxie after he revealed that, and he even doubled down and said, yeah, I prefer girls, but I'm not going to rule out guys. Now, personally, I really don't have a problem with this at all. If that's Jinxie's preference, that is his preference, and I'm not, going to shame him for that or anything like that. But a lot of people, after he revealed this, just are saying that they no longer want to support him, and they just really can't look at him the same anymore. So yeah, definitely a pretty interesting situation, that is for sure. I'm not going to view Jinxie any differently, but a lot of people are now, and I'm really curious to know your thoughts about all of this.
This is the point where I stopped liking this creator. Not because of fucking Jinxie. Jinxie can do whatever. He can suck as many dicks as he wants. I don't give a shit. By the way, he's not gay. This creator didn't cover it. It ended up being a joke. But that's aside from the point. The point is that this creator doesn't want to pick a fucking path. You either cover it and take a hardline stance with your commentary saying, I don't like this, I think that's wrong, or you just cover it and don't give your opinion. He, for some reason, wants to go in the middle and be like, well, I don't really care about the situation, but I don't want to upset any other viewers of mine because I'm worried that it might hurt my algorithm. Dude, just pick a fucking lane. Like, I swear, bro, it is not that deep. But anyway, that's this creator, and I don't think he's awful or anything. I just get so annoyed when people just don't want to give their own opinion and give, like, half-assed effort. And that's most of his content is just half-assed and taking from other people's content. I don't really understand it, but you know what? As long as he's not doing anything fucking weird, creepy, or abusive, he's fine. Anyway, that's the video. Peace.